After a month in India, the time has come to visit our next country. So far in India, we have taken trains, played Holi, and visited temples. For our final night in Delhi, we're going out with a bang. We are going to take our newly purchased fancy outfits for a night on the town to the modern and happening locations of Cyber Hub and Aerocity. We are in Aerocity and it is super nice. But quick rant, I mean, we really want to show the nice areas of Delhi, right? We don't want to show the slums or the bad areas or anything like that. But it's like, dang, the security makes it so hard for you to film things. We had like a tripod set up and 3 different people came over to us saying that we're not allowed to have it, even though we already went through security and they let us in no problem. And then also, you know, they're like, oh, well, you can do it on your mobile. Okay, well, the tripod supports the mobile too. And we put that in there. And they're like, oh no, you can't have that either. So you can't have a camera, you can't have a tripod. We really want to show you the nice stuff, but we're gonna have to do it by hand.
So we're in a spot that's tucked away because it's downstairs. You got the 2 areas on top and there's some escalators that we took to come down, and there's these huge iron looking trees, and if you're standing from it from one side, there's greenery hanging on top, so then it looks like they're trees. And then as you come in, you'll see these beautiful waterfalls, and then all you hear is the sounds of the waterfalls. So I know we're not in the rainforest, but it feels like we're kind of in the rainforest.
This has got to be the most peaceful spot in all of Delhi. I really don't hear any traffic. There's not a lot of people around, and there's the soothing sound of all the waterfalls all around us. This is almost like a meditation area. We just purchased a bottle of Himalayan spring water here in this beautiful, modern, clean food court. There's some highlight packages of some of the cricket from the past. There's American brands such as Pizza Hut and Subway, which are not too fancy, but there's sit-down restaurants. There's a bar over here. There's this beautiful, what looks like a koi pond, but I'm not sure if there's fish in there. The floors are nice and clean. It's really calm and peaceful in here. It's a good little spot to get some food and just chill. There's some big time recognizable companies over here. There's Accenture in that big building right there. And then over here, we see KPMG. And I know that there's Deloitte here somewhere, but I don't see that at the moment.
We were walking by the Starbucks and I saw this sign and I thought it said, well, first I thought it said flowers of Holi, but it says flavors of Holi. And I was like, okay, we gotta try that. And so we walked in, but they were all out. There is another coffee shop across the way that I think is called like Delhi Coffee, so we're gonna go get coffee for now. But the spot that we're heading to later, I think might have a Starbucks, so hopefully we can check out if they have the Holi coffee there.
You gotta go through a security check to get in, and then you have to go through this bar system to get out. All right, we did it. Very fancy. So the reason this is called Aerocity is because it's right next to the airport. As we were getting dropped off, we actually had to pass the departure zone of the airport in order to come here. But it's actually pretty peaceful. I don't know if there's not a lot of airplanes coming at this time of night, but it is right there. You just gotta believe us. Right next to the sushi cafe is the beer cafe. We ordered an iced latte, so we're gonna finish that, and we really enjoyed our time in Aerocity exploring this area during golden hour. But next we're headed to a place that's very well known for its nightlife. We are here in Cyber Hub and it is buzzing. There's tons of people around here and we're gonna look for a couple of different spots to get some drinks. I think there's a wine place. There might be a brewery, which I'm very excited about. And we're not super starving, but let's see if we can at least get an appetizer or eat something light while we're out here. One of the things we saw right off the bat was a concierge, which is basically a fancy information center. Now, I don't have a lot of questions right now, but when we did have questions in the past, even at the train stations, we couldn't find anyone to ask questions to. So if you have a question about where a restaurant or a bar or something like that is located, there's a concierge as soon as you walk in.
We found a Starbucks here and I'm peeking in and I could see the Holi coffee on the menu and it doesn't say out of stock. So let's go see if they actually have it. Unfortunately, they do not have the coffee.
But it's time for me to get a beer. We're not British, but if you are and you're looking for a Cheeky Nando's, they have that here too. The beer cafe was jam-packed, like we almost had to walk out. But as we were about to walk away, we noticed a table open up right by the door and we were able to sit down. And I'm very grateful that we did because there was a couple of drinks that we got and food that were very delicious. First, I was able to get a draft beer which I thought was Kingfisher at first because the lines were blurred together, but it was actually a different beer from India, and it was a summer blonde ale, and it was quite refreshing and very, very cold. I really enjoyed that.
And then I had a kiwi apple mojito, and I love mojitos. It's like one of my favorite drinks, and it was really, really unique, and there was like a little bit of a kick, and it was tart, but it was very refreshing. And although it's not like so hot out, it still felt like a perfect drink to get on a Friday night. We got the like chili fries, and it's like a chili Thai type spice, but it was excellent for sure.
So yeah, we weren't sure if we were gonna stay at the beer cafe, but I'm glad we did because we enjoyed everything that we got.
Unfortunately, when people think of India, they don't think that they have these areas that are modern and trendy and luxurious, but they do. And this area reminds me of like basically any other like downtown area and any major city. And it's actually, I think, cleaner than even some of the luxurious areas that we've seen in other cities. So this is definitely something that people need to know that India has.
This is like a batting cage or something for cricket, or it's just a promotional thing for decathlon, but it's pretty cool.
Those are cool over there
So over in this Cyber Hub social, it looks like they've taken these circular spheres from like construction areas and turned them into really cool private booths with a bar area.
Okay, hey, so I just found some people hanging out over here and I just wanted to know, is this like where you guys come hang out on a Friday night?
Not really, once in a while maybe. We usually go to BYOBs with our team after office. So yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes
After office, like yeah.
Friday night is the closing week day.
Yeah.
Closing a week kind of thing. Yeah.
Like the end of the work week. Yeah, we call that like happy hour on back in America. So yeah, nice. Yeah, it's a nice area. We really like it. So
fun. The vibe's nice.
Yeah. Dhanyavad. Dhanyavad. Comes hangs out on a Friday night, or what's the deal? No?
Yeah, this is not as good a place. If you're looking for a good place, look for the opposite place. There's a place called Social.
Where?
Social.
Oh, but I mean this area, the general Cyber Hub area.
Oh yeah, Cyber Hub is a fairly common spot for people, yeah. Especially the people who go to office over here, they usually hang out over here after. Especially on Fridays because people get done with work, so they're chilling and all.
Okay, so only Friday nights or like other nights too?
Other nights, the more rich people who have money to sort of spend. On the other days, on the Fridays, because it's the office that's paying for you, so the other people also.
Do any of the restaurants have like deals for Friday night or no?
Yeah, there's a lot of corporate deals, so if you work in an office that's over here, then you have some special, if you show your ID card, they'll give you a little discount, so that's way.
That's really cool, yeah. We don't have any of that in America, so that's really cool, yeah. Okay, dhanyavad. Dhanyavad.
Cool.
In our next video, we will be in a brand new country, our 21st country as a couple. But after that, we will be returning to a new region of India. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is Witty Travels. What could possibly be next?